After some hunting, I was able to discover the beam on a set of plans. The beam going this direction, and further the other multiple beam. And there's a beam here and here, as I speculated. These plans won't look great, but we're looking at on page 7 of 14. And it states beam 101 here. This says, looks like beam 100. This may be 100 also. The detail of it. This is beam 101. That's beam 101. This one I can't make out what beam it is, but it runs from here over to this shear wall. That's that one where I think by the door that we see ripped off. That we see the 90s. Not so it's some type of merger that I can't figure out. I can't figure out this length. And well, let me just get you beam. Remember beam 101. So we come down a couple of pages. And well, actually not a couple of pages. There we are. Beam 101 to your left here. It says it's a 5-inch by 22-inch dimensional beam that's the length of whatever the length may be. And then the same thing with, let's see, beam 100 is 8 by 22. That might be an 8, might not be a 5. Beam 102 is an 8 by 30. Beam 103 is an 8 by 21 and a half. That's the plate location of the reinforcement. The stirrups. So what we have is, as I described, and it took me some hunting to get to this. I'm trying to go up. Oh, sorry, the screen's a little lagging. Okay, there it is again to your left. So let me get you back. Oops. You come out of the elevators here. Also the stairs, I should note, the stairs are in a different position also from the original plans. You come out of the stairwell. This is the roof detail, I believe. So the L-shaped reinforcement stopping at the parapet wall. We're looking at the top wall system. So let's see if I can get you on that. So it would be this wall system here, but it's how it ties across the pad first, and then the wall system on top of, because we have a beam here, and then the floor goes on top of the beam. The walls go on top of the floor. And when I say floor, I mean the roof deck, the walking surface there, the roof deck walking surface. So here's that turn. This is, I believe, 7 feet, and this is 7 feet, and then I've got a better drawing somewhere else, and then this goes out to 8 feet, I believe. Maybe it's a little bit more. So this is that. You turn, you go down the hallway corridor. So there are the beams. There's that beam. There's that beam. I remember I'm looking for punching shear. Here's the loading, or one of these beams could shear, could fail connection, drive down into the roof, and then you could hear creaking and issues for an hour ahead of time even. And that could be just this corridor area being a crisis situation. Remember, as you look down the hallway of that one image, it looks like it's blocked. The hallway's blocked. I believe that's just below this floor is utility rooms, I think they call them. I think that's the utility room, because after that we're at the elevator. And we don't see the elevators in that image, I don't think. Well, I'll define it again. If you saw the elevators, you'd be very close to the stairs, which are approximately right here, and you go down a flight of steps. This is the roof detail again, as we're looking from that global image. So this is the roof detail, how it's secured, including this. Let's go back to it again. So that's that. The beams, remember I talked about the beams going across. That's the cantilever. Let me look at this. Phone's going off, going crazy here. Sorry. The cantilever. So I can't make out what beam this is, like I said. Let's go to the other couple of files I have open for you. So this is where it was, this is another page, another document. This was this top of the landing, and as we see it now, the stairs go out to the right. So the stairs come here and this way. As they had it, the landing was here, landing, and then the stairs go down. They changed it to, see, platform. And then they change it down, landing down there, however you like to look at it, landings. The platform up here, and you turn the stairs went this way. It says steel ladder. Elevator roof, that's the elevator roof. And the stairs are back here. As I stated, when this fractured off, and we look through that opening, I believe we're looking at the stair railing. Let's see if I can get this better. You come out of the elevator. Elevator's here. Turn right. Corridor. I'm going to show you the ductwork also. There are the columns now. This column is offset by about 8 inches, so you understand that. It's a little different size. It's about 4 inches smaller than this one, I believe. I recall. TS is trash chute. TC rather, trash chute. This D is interesting. I've already worked that out. So that's that. The beams across there, that's the different size, and this one ties back to the shear wall. Two more now. So we come over here and we look at this, left a little bit. Remember that the ductwork system, initially it looks like it goes down through the roof and down. And that's this ductwork system here. Maybe it's going down through the roof there. The other one goes through penetrates through the building right here. And let's see if I can get that back. Okay. So that's that larger one, and then it goes into the hallway. It tees off. Note the elevated concrete column here that they put that steel on. Remember that steel? We see that steel. Well, there's the elevated concrete column, offset a little bit, and the steel goes across it. It was anchored to withstand 150 mile per hour winds, reportedly. Or documented as. As we come here, this is where that stairs are again. But this time, remember the stairs go this way, but in reality they go this way. This is C, so this would be KLM, and that's the one that's there. And there's your anchor back to the wall here. Your where it pulls from the wall right about here, where I talk about pulling. So here's the elevator. You come off this direction, turn. Come this direction, corridor, go this direction. So there's a column hiding somewhere about here. There's another column. It says apartments D. See? Notice that? Gym room. The air conditioning unit. I wonder if that guy that left at middle of the night, whether his air conditioning unit was somehow involved in this configuration. Something I have to work on. Look, here's the ductwork. Now we're looking at the ductwork. This one is kind of configured straight with no diagonal, no 45 to meet it over here. It just goes into the structure there. So that's this one. Looks like they connect on the back side of it, and that's how they worked it out. And that would be this one going down the hallway. There's a larger unit, you know, the way they designed it. You can find the AC units. Now, if we can find the AC units number 5, I'd like to find number, what is it? He was at a room 5 or 500 series of rooms or whatever in the main building. It's probably, you know, it would make sense that he would be over here, doesn't it? What else do I have for you? So on this one I have what? I'm not sure I have anything on this one that I didn't show you better in the plans there. Let's see what it reveals for me for a second here. roof plan, the penthouse again. So again, the elevator, you come out, stair roof, parapet below, that's that wall I talk about. There's a C, there's the other connection. There's the finish roof plus 10 foot, 10 inches, so the height off of that. Roof elevation is plus 124 feet, 2 inches from their benchmark. And this one elevation is 136. So you can see it's significantly higher than over here, which per this I didn't know it was per their images. You know, you'd think they would be talking about this tower here, right? But look at it again. That would be back here, 139.6. What the heck is 136.6? It says roof and elevator. So what's this here then between these two? This doesn't look like a 6. That looks like a 139.6. That looks like a 136.9. It could just be inverted numbers like I do sometimes in your brain. You know, you write down something different. But I don't see anything that equals that or the gap between it. Just documenting, you know, the notes there. It does say roof at elevator. I did see another plan that shows an elevator over here. Of course, there's only one elevator. And I started thinking, oh, am I in the wrong plans again? So I shot over to make sure that I wasn't double dipping in the other unit. And this one comes up as a 135 unit building right here, which is this one. The other one's a smaller unit, the other, the twin of this. So I said, wait a minute, do you get off 11th floor to go to the penthouse? And then, no. So this is just a change, apparently a change in plans. If I start playing with dates, I can start looking at the changes. This is where I don't see the reinforcement, the steel. You don't see the steel in this one. It's not, you know, that bad because it just says roof plan kind of, you know, ish. And then we look at the dates, and the dates are always weird on these. 8/20/79. We come back to this one with the beam on it. I'm going to end this soon, pretty soon. Where are you? And we're at 11/12. It looks like 80. So the plans have been, these are more down the line. It looks like 80 to me, or it presents as 80. So you can see that down the line, these plans are more advanced. We have a different elevation of 142.11. And we have more refinement on the, I'm going to zoom out, it's on page 7 here, there it is, on the support structure, how they were going to do it. And from here, now we don't see that elevator deal going on, it just comes out, backing out. Need to go orient it, this is the roof. So stairs, elevator, left, turn around. Oh, beam 100 again. The detail and the length. And there's that little, what we see in the failure, we see these two column-ish thing, and that's where that door is. We see the door right about here. And that's that entrance into there. And then we see this. Just remember, this is the roof. But then we see the break like this in the flooring and the roof deck, and then coming back. Which makes sense because it's beyond the elevator. This is all flooring here, so it makes sense that it can do that. This is roof detail though, but if you impose the flooring here, roof deck, not the upper roof deck but the lower roof deck, you would then see what I'm looking at. Elevation wise, I haven't been able to affirm the elevation from this deck and this deck are the same. I have not been able to affirm that with the drawings yet. I'm working on it. The two elevations. This is 131 even. This is the one, the deck that I have not been affirmed is even with the roof deck to your video left. Again, platform, elevators. This is trash chute coming around. And what else can I give you? Let me see. So now you get a better understanding of that. So beam, 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 beam from here to here. I'm sorry, beam from there to, it has to go to there then, because there's no column here. So here to here. Let's confirm that. Yeah, it goes parallel with this G and back to here, and they call it beam 101. So from here to here and beam 101. And the length can change, and the size again on that beam, changing length, is about the same anyway. So beam 101 appears like an 8 by 20. I don't think it's a 5. 8 by 22. Beam 102 is 8 by 30. So it would be nice to be able to see the larger one, larger span when they said 8 by 30. And that's 102. 102, 102. There's a 100. I don't know. Maybe that's 102 there. There's 100. This seems to be shorter, this distance from here to here. So this seems like it would be the greatest distance from here to here. And that's beam 102. Intent is what? Tying back to the shear wall, what's the intent of beam, let's call this 102 for now, to hold this roofing up and the cantilever of it, because it's going to load on the deck otherwise. So is that the intent here? And so what we would have to find is a beam, and I can't read it. There's a beam. I can't read if it goes all the way over, but then we have this cantilever beam here. Remember, that's where the door is, and we get it ripped off. So the cantilever beam has the hooks, I believe, out to here. So that one that I show you, it's right out to there, that one. Let's go back around that side. So from this is a parapet. It's on top. It's on top of the beam. So right here, and just think of this as, it's got some load, but it's on top of the beam. There to there, and then from this beam, the cantilever is just a little bit off top of this beam, and intersects with the wall from here to here. So this beam goes from here all the way back to that beam. And, oops, here. So cantilever from here over to there, and that's that video number 4 or 3. I'll show you with that rebar that's hanging there. We straighten that back up, and I would guess it would go right to here. And then this beam would go all the way across. And this actually has a beam number, but I can't read it. It would tell us more about it right there. It's a little stubby beam. It's got a B written around it. That's got a B written around it. So, circle. Let's see if we can end this video now before I torture you guys any longer. Take care, and just resolving everything, showing it to you. Left, left, left. Okay, again, this was updated. This one was the latest, 11/12, I think 80. Sheet number 14A of 14. I have it of 7 of 14 in this document. So this is the last sheet. 14A. Hold on. No dates. Alright, so there's the AC units and all. Alright, if you want to find this document, this one is tough to find. It's a print. You have to print it, and it's in the it's still in the public records, and it's miscellaneous PDF, I believe. This one. Alright, take care. Love you guys. Bye.